Alrighty, we're going to do an autopsy on this burl, and we've gotten it down as to what kind of tree it is. It's either a catalpa or a boxelder, and the reason why we're going with boxelder is because the amount of red that's in it. All right, this was taken off of a very large, huge pile of logs, and we didn't know what it was because we had no bark to deal with, and we had no leaves to deal with. So we're working from there. It is not any of the basic woods, maple, cherry, oak, or anything like that, but catalpa or boxelder. And boxelders, and you'll see what I mean when we get inside here. All right, so what we got is a 203-pound burl, 48 inches long and 20 inches across. Well, my lathe will do 25 inches, but I can't pick up a 25-inch piece of this stuff. We ended up with the 16-inch. We broke it down into 16-inch pieces, so we got 3 sections of 16, and then from there we divided off and tried to figure out a way it worked the best with the lathe. All right, I'm going to go through and show you all the different pieces we got off of this. All right, we're going to start at this end and just start showing you what we did. All right, this piece is 16 inches long and it is 16 inches wide. This section here, just this section here, is over 80 pounds. So I'm not dealing with that. So we did some cutting also on there. But I took off the sides. So we have 16 by 16. I took off this side, and this is going to make a very, very nice bowl out of here. I'm looking forward to this. I'm not sure. I think I may not do this live edge because it's got a feel to it that'll make it so it'll be a nice round bowl, but it has some wonderful reds and it has starbursts. I wish you had seen this when I first cut it, all right, but it has a lovely starburst, and I have to work with this cut that's in here also, so it'll probably only be that big when it gets done. Right there, but those are beautiful red starbursts. I think the other one on the other side there, same thing, same story. Got a lot of starbursts going on through, all right? These were so bright when I first cut this, all right? So this is all reddish in here. And this one will be a small platter, I do believe is what we'll go with here, because it doesn't have enough depth for a bowl, but a platter will look really cool. This one, I weighed all this. This whole burl is 203 pounds, but this has got some amazing stuff going on in here. This is going to be my circle, right like that. That I'm going to work with, and I haven't decided. I'm going to do. There was another gentleman in the UK that sent me a picture of one that he had, and he asked me what I thought he should do with it, and it was so beautiful. I said maybe just make a tabletop out of it, put legs into the bottoms here, and then flatten the outside and give it, just make it. It was a beautiful piece of wood. But what I'm going to try and do with this series of burls I do here is I want to do one live edge and one non-live edge, so I can clear all this out. This one will probably be the live edge one because I like the variations in the heights. That'll be cool. The bottom portion of this, we've got a lot of red over here. I'll probably get rid of all this because I don't think it's going to add anything to the bowl. So we're going to end up with probably about a 10, 11-inch bowl out of just this area. And this one I'll get 2 because of the thickness of this slab. This is one of the side pieces I cut off of this one. And this will be a small bowl, probably about a 6-inch across bowl, and probably maybe 2.5 inches deep when I get done. But I'll probably do a live edge on it. Again, beautiful stuff. Just look at the heights. This is all loose bark here. This will all come off. And then we'll work with what we have here. But I want to show you the end cut. I don't know if you can see that, but this is all red. And this is all deep red bursts that are in it. But inside here, all this. So this actually has more going on at this end of the slab than over here. So we may slip this stuff out of here, and I'll probably do this one in a live edge because this is going to be my bottom. This is the piece we cut off the backside of that. This burl goes all the way straight through, but this is a smaller area, so we're probably going to be maybe about 7-inch bowl. That's going to be right in here, and this is going to be my bottom, and I'm going to set my tenon on there and go that way. Again, this will be a bowl. A lot going on there. A lot of starbursts in this one. A lot. Maybe a platter would be prettier. Jeez. But we'll get it on the lathe and see what we got. Some of it you got to get rid of. It's too thin right here. So this whole section will go off. I may save that piece for something else. And then on the far side here, same thing. Small little bowl. I'm going to do small bowl out of here. Probably no more than 2 inches deep. And a final section, which is the biggest, 16 by 16. Oh my goodness. There's just so much going on. The depths and the heights and the different pieces coming out of it. These nodules are all over. But on this side, take a look at that. I got to figure out which side I'm going to go from to set my bottom or my top. Because if I use this as my top, I'll lose all that. So I'll probably end up putting that on the bottom and work my way that way. So guess what? That's another live edge bowl. This is the last one. We've got going on in this area, all this will be gone. So I'm going to keep probably about an 8-inch bowl out of this. And again, this will start from here and go that way because there's a lot of cuts going into here. I'm not sure. This is going to be a very thin platter because right here, it's just the saw cut through all the way to here. So I may not even be able to do anything with that part of it. But we'll certainly try to save it. All right, don't forget to subscribe. It helps our channel. And that way you can follow along with all this. All right, I got 14 different burls out of one burl. 203-pound burl. It was 48 inches long and 20 inches across. But also, if you look off to the left there, you'll see a couple of silver maple burls that we haven't even discussed yet. That'll be for a future video. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Boxelder Burl. The burl itself was 203 pounds, and it was 48 inches long and 20 inches wide. This is some fantastic stuff.